Hi guys, my name is Aubrey and I'm from KOS English Center. The last time we discussed about speaking part 1 of the IELTS test, and today we're gonna talk about the speaking part 2. Before I give you a sample answer, I would like to share with you some very important points to remember when answering the speaking part 2 test of the IELTS. So the first thing to do is you have to know the allocated time. You have to know that you have a minute. Make sure it's you always practice of preparing and taking notes for a minute and answering for at most 2 minutes. So the first thing you need to remember is always follow the instructions. The second is read carefully the card. Read the question and make sure you understand the question. And the last one is always take notes. This will help you organize your thoughts. So here's a sample question. Describe something you own which is very important to you. And you should say where you got it from, how long you have had it, and what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. So a sample answer would be, honestly, I have a lot of things in mind, but if I need to choose just one, I guess it would be my engagement ring. My husband gave it to me when he proposed in the summer of 2010. It was a very special day for me, but the highlight was the ring. It was quite funny because it wasn't my size. I couldn't wear it, so I just used it as a pendant for my necklace in the meantime. Nevertheless, I still felt special and so thankful, and I still wear the ring. Nevertheless, I still felt special and thankful. I still wear the ring, and whenever I look at it, I always remember the day my husband proposed to me. It meant a lot to me. So the answer would probably get around 7, at most 8. 0.0 in band score. That is probably because of how it was coherently organized, and with the support of the vocabulary, the level of vocabulary used was quite good. For example, I used proposed, and then on the second, on the last part, I used asked me to marry him, which is the same meaning, but I did not repeat the word. Another one is because it was asking for an important thing, I used an engagement ring, I used pendant, I used a necklace, which are connected or related to each other. I also used, I have a lot of things in mind. So this is an expression which means, I have a lot of things that I know, but I specifically would like to talk about this topic. And I narrowed it down to, one idea, and which is about the ring. And then I used nevertheless, and I ended it with, it meant a lot to me because the last question was asking for an explanation why it was important to me. So I hope you learned something from today. That is the end of the lesson about speaking part 2. See you again next time. Bye!